Today we are going to make a monster craft.
For today's craft, you're going to need some glue, a pencil, scissors, a black marker crown or pencil crown, and some paper. Now today I'm going to make a monster with pink and red, and I'm using white for the eyes. But you get to make your monster in whatever color you want. So here's just some inspiration here. Here I've used some yellow, some orange, and some white. And I've made a really tall monster. Here I made a little shorty with some red and some orange and some white. And here a nice little shorty guy as well. He's got some arms, and I've used purple, white, and some orange. So there is no right or wrong. You can make a tall monster, short monster, a little, you can make one even smaller than these. It doesn't really matter. The colors don't matter. You get to be super creative today. So go ahead and grab whatever colors you have and your supplies, and let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is decide what size I want. So what I mean by is, do I really want a long monster or a short monster? And to do that, that's going to determine this paper length here. So if I want a longer monster, I'm going to have this longer paper, and then when I roll it, because we're going to be rolling it, that's how long my monster, or how tall my monster is going to be. If I want my monster to be a little bit shorter, then you're just going to cut. So maybe I want to cut a little bit off of this. So this guy is about half of that. So you're going to decide what you would like, and then you're going to cut. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to make mine tall. I think I'll make him or her not super short, maybe mid. So all I'm going to do is fold this over, and that's the part I'm going to cut off. So here I am, I've created a fold line. I'm just going to cut that off. Now, once I've decided how tall I want, that's when you're going to decide how wide, how big you want your monster to be. So here you can see mine's fairly small, kind of like a toilet paper tube. And that's where you will just roll it around and decide. So if you want a really big monster, you can do that. And you can make it a little bit bigger. If you want a smaller monster, you can do that. What you want to do is just roll it over, just gently, to about the size you want. And then take your pencil. Let me try that again so you can see better. So see, I'm rolling it over. This is where I would glue. I like that size, so I'm just going to put a little mark here, and then I'm going to fold that paper where the mark is to create a little cut line. I'm going to cut it and then just show you that this is what it will look like. So when I round it, and I'm going to glue that, that's how big my monster is going to be around here, and then how tall my monster is going to be. And I'm happy with that. So I'm going to glue it. So you decide what you would like and what size, and then go ahead, roll it, and glue it. Now when I am securing this, I put my one finger down on this side, my other finger here, and then I just like to push down in the middle to make sure it's nice and secure. Then I'm ready for some decorating. And for the decorating, you get to be as creative as you want as well. You can make teeth, you can make hands, you can make feet. It's completely whatever you'd like. Some horns. I think for this one, I'm going to have one eyeball. So if you want two eyeballs, you would grab your white and you would fold it over so that you have two, but I'm just going to make one. So I'm going to think of the eyeball size, and I'm going to draw a big circle for that. I like that nice big eyeball, and I'm going to cut that out. Now when you're drawing a circle, just do the best that you can. And there we go. I'm using one. If you have two, you're going to need two of those. And I'm going to draw with my black marker. You could use a crayon or a pencil crayon. I'm going to put my pupil in the middle. And you can see I've used paper here underneath so that my marker didn't go through. I think I need my pupil to be a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to make that a little bit bigger. And you can see as you're going, you just make adjustments. This is going to be your monster, so there's no right or wrong. Yes, I quite like that. So I'm going to glue that on. And then I have to decide what I want to do for the mouth. I could just draw the mouth on. So I could use my marker and draw a mouth on there. You can see there's different ways. Here I've used a squiggly line. Here I've used just a curved line, and then I've put 2 triangles for teeth. Here I just made kind of like this very big open mouth, and I colored it in, so you get to decide. I think today I'm going to use my white piece of paper, and I'm going to draw a little mouth here. So to do that, I'm going to take my pencil and draw a curved line. And then I'm going to go back to that original spot. I'm going to come down and then curve and join up to the other line. Just to change that line a little bit. Yeah, I think I like that. I'm going to try that for my mouth today. So go ahead and make your mouth. Okay, now I could just put my mouth nice and smiley like that, but I think I'm going to put some teeth on here. I'm going to put some black teeth. So I'm just going to draw some triangles. Color those in. And then once I like that, I'm going to glue it on. And then as you continue to go along, you can decorate and put horns on. Here I have some little spiky hair. You get to decide. Today I think I'm going to put some wings on the side. So to do that, I'm going to show you how, but you certainly don't have to. I know with my little purple monster, I put little hands on there. So, like I said earlier, there's no right or wrong. But today I'm going to use my red, and I am going to put some wings on. So to make my wings, I'm going to take my red, I'm going to fold it in half, and then I'm going to draw my wing right on the red. So I'm going to go to the one side, and I'm going to make a curved line that comes all the way down. And then I'm going to just take from this bottom piece, I'm going to come up and down, up and down, up and down. I hope that's not too big. It's pretty big. I can always switch it up if I don't like it. But so far, I think that will be okay. And then I'm going to cut that out. Now remember, because I folded my piece of paper, I'm going to end up with 2. So go ahead and create whatever it is that you would like, and then cut that out, and you're going to glue it on. Now, in order to glue these on, all I do is take this end, the part that I'm going to be gluing on, and I just fold it a little bit, and that little fold is where I'll put the glue, and I'll be able to glue that right on. So I'm going to do that to both of my wings, and then I'm going to glue those on. Good, and then if you want to keep going, you could go ahead and continue to decorate, or you could go ahead and make another monster. Now that you kind of have the idea of how to do it, you can make as many as you would like in as many different varieties and colors. I hope you enjoyed this craft. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for joining me on Craft Club for Kids. Remember, be creative and have fun.